This video is designed to orient you to the main interface of Vosaic. Click Login in the upper right-hand corner and type in your email that you used to log in. If you're using an institution single sign-on account, when you push continue, you'll be taken to that institution login. The same goes for if you use a Google account to log in. If you're just using a personal email, you'll push continue and type your password here. This is the main interface in the learner role. The learner can add their own videos or tag and annotate videos that have been shared with them. So this in the left-hand column is where you're going to find any videos that have been created for you, and they'll also show up here in the middle for a quick view. You can filter the videos in a variety of ways. You can filter them by date if you have a lot of them, or by who created them. When you click on a video, that will take you to a page where you can go to watch and mark up the video to add your annotations. I will show you how to do these things in another video. At the bottom, this is called your timeline. You will see your initials at the beginning of the timeline as well as rows that correspond with each of the buttons in the right-hand column. If this video has been shared where multiple people can view each other's timelines, you'll see different initials here. So you can see that I have a teacher prompt, which is one of the codes here, twice on here. I have one person's codes and the other person's codes here. If this video was shared so you can only see your own, you will only see those rows. There are a variety of ways that you can sort these rows over here. I can filter my timeline by the user, which is how it's set right now. I can also choose whose I want to see at a time by checking and unchecking these boxes. I also can sort them by button. This is useful if I want to compare how people tag the same prompts with the same buttons. So I can quickly regroup those rows in that way. This is again particularly useful if I see a variety of people's tags on my timeline rows. The other buttons over here allow you to add some comments on the form. I will show you how to add comments in a different video. Over here on the right side of the page, there are 3 toggle buttons. The form is the main one that is defaulted showing up. This is what you will use to tag your videos. If I want to see the moments I've already tagged, I can toggle over to this moments button. If you don't see any, but you see some down here, you can switch this from who to see whose moments. So right now it's checked on mine, but I can pick someone else who's tagged this video and easily see their moments. I can click to drop down and see where those notes are. This is also where I would go to play back those moments that were tagged. So if I read this comment and I want to view that moment that this person was showing me, I can hit the play button right here. The third toggle at the top is the transcript button. And this is where you would go to activate Amazon Web Services auto transcriptions. So if this does not happen automatically because it takes some time. So if you would like the closed captions and the option to look at the transcription of the video, once your video is there, you can select the language that you want and you can generate a transcript. This will take a few minutes depending on the length of the video. Longer videos are going to take more time to show up here. Once the transcript is finished, you will see an editable version of that in this side column under the transcript tab. Now this is a medium length video at almost 19 minutes long. So this is going to take a few minutes to do. As it notes right here on Vosaic, it's going to take a few minutes. So you might want to just let that run in the background and go and do something else. We can come and check back later. I'll fast forward the video though so you can see what that will look like. While we wait for this to transcribe, to get back to your main screen, if you scroll all the way over to the left, this is where you can push exit and it'll take you back to your main screen. The other tab at the top of your form is the tutorial tab. And this is where you can find some other how-to videos if you are having trouble with some of the basic functions of Vosaic. When you're in the learner role, you cannot create your own form. You can upload your own video and select a form that has already been shared with you. The forms are sorted into categories, so your instructor should tell you what category your form is in. If you're not sure, you can click all forms and scroll through them all in the big list, but sometimes that can be a little bit overwhelming if there are a lot of forms to choose from. You don't need to worry about this due date part unless if your instructor has told you to put a due date in here. In fact, you can just delete that due date there. When you push save and continue to upload, it'll take you to a screen where you have two options. You can either directly record from your webcam if you want to record a video and share it, or you can drag and drop your video file here. In another video, I will also show you how you can use the Vosaic app to directly upload from one of your mobile devices like your phone. On this main screen, you can get back to watch and mark up the video. This is also where you can go to upload some supporting documents. If an instructor wants to attach a graded rubric, or if a student needs to upload a lesson plan to go with that video, this is where you could attach that to the video for anyone it's shared with to see. Now let's click back to see if our transcription is done. We'll click Watch and mark up the video, and click back over to the Transcript tab. Once Amazon Web Services has transcribed the video, this is what you're going to see over here. It will break it up into 5-second chunks for the transcription, and you could go in and edit that. There's also a search feature if you're looking for specific words. If you notice, Amazon Web Services does a pretty good job breaking up some sentences, and I even see some punctuation in here. But the best thing to do is if you do have hearing and you can alter this, it's best to make those edits right in here. Because what happens, once you have this transcript finished, you'll notice on the video itself the closed caption button will come up. So when I click that, the transcript will actually turn into closed caption here on the video itself. This is just a nice option to make your video more accessible. If you are the instructor, then you can do this in advance if you have a student who needs those closed captioning. So just make sure you request the transcript in advance. And again, exit will take you back to the main home screen.